Amazon FBA product research felt super hard until I started doing it. I'm gonna show you guys in this video. Look, I get it. You want to start selling on Amazon. You want to change your life. You want to build a business or side hustle of your dreams, but you feel like you put tons of time and effort into product research, spend hours and hours on the computer, and just can't find profitable products. If that's you and you feel like you're wasting tons of time with the wrong product research strategies, this video is for you. I'm going to give you a bunch of product research insider secrets that help me make over $100,000 profit in just my first 10 months selling name brand products on Amazon. Let's hop inside my screen and take a look at some insider trade secrets. So I'm going to walk you guys through a bunch of product research examples of different winning products and what actually makes them good. I think this is by far the number one mistake beginner sellers make with product research is not adequately factoring in different discounting methods and understanding that you don't really find products profitable, you make them profitable using all the stuff I'm going to show you guys in this video. So it's really important you take a look through this entire video. You let me know any questions. I'm going to give you guys a big run through at the end as well right here. So it's important to understand that you don't find items profitable, you make them profitable using different discounting methods. So if we take a look here at these Under Armour leggings right here, we can see they're currently buy boxing for $29 on Amazon. And they have a good sales rank, right? So if you're unfamiliar with SellerAmp and Keepa, I have full tutorials on both those on my channel. You don't need a bunch of complicated and expensive product research software, guys. You can get started just using SellerAmp and Keepa here. We can see over on Belk, these are on clearance for only $12, right? So at the retail price of $40, if we plug that in, we can see here, we would lose $20 per unit. So that's absolutely not what we want to do. However, we can see these are currently on clearance for only $12. And if we plug in $12 buy costs, now this becomes nice and profitable. A lot of beginners think that you're just going to find profitable products sitting at the retail price that are profitable on Amazon. Pretty much never going to happen. You're going to have to find stuff on sale. Going to have to find stuff on clearance. Going to have to use different coupons. And I'm going to show you guys how to do all that in this video. And the first discounting method that's really important is just taking a look at stuff that's on clearance, like these Under Armour leggings that we can see are not profitable at the retail price, but when they're down on sale at $12 right now, are nice and profitable at that $30 sale price on Amazon. The next discounting method we want to talk about are going to be evergreen coupon codes, aka coupon codes that stick around for a while. Now, there's a couple different places to find these. The easiest one, in my opinion, and one of the most common ones, is going to be the free cashback and coupon extensions, guys. So ironically, a 10% coupon code actually popped up on the screen right when you came to this website. However, I was actually able to make some good profit using Capital One Shopping on this website, Thrive Cosmetics here. So all I did was fired up Capital One Shopping here, and we'd see it shows different coupon codes that exist, looking like it actually took away the one that I was using here. But Capital One Shopping, Coupon Birds, Retail Me Not, Be Frugal, Rakuten, Top Cashback. Seems like a lot. They're all free. You're going to figure out your favorite ones over time. Give really good coupon codes for different websites. So if we take a look at here, these were going for $24 retail. And if we take a look at that on the SellerAmp profit calculator, that's not profitable. Only $1 profit per unit and a 5% ROI. Absolutely not what I want. However, we can actually do math within SellerAmp, and if we take off that 20% here for that coupon that I found just on Capital One Shopping a couple months ago, right? Sometimes different retailers change different coupons from time to time. We plug that in, and now we can see that was the difference between this product being a 5% ROI, which is a pass, and actually being a nice profitable product right here. I get asked all the time, what's your product research criteria for beginners, right? And truth be told, it's basically just low sales rank, right? So under 150,000 rank, $3 plus profit per unit, 30% plus ROI, excluding cashback, excluding rewards. That's a little bonus money. And then just taking a look down here at the Keepa chart, we can see we want to make sure it's actually been profitable over time right here. So we can see there's a lot of profitable history, actually even higher on this specific SKU, close to like 36 and everything, which is still nice and profitable right here. Then we want to make sure that the price is not headed down, which we can see in this case, it's actually trending up the past couple of days as well right here. So that's an example of a nice profitable product. And more importantly, it's really important to note that you need to be using those free cashback and coupon extensions. Capital One Shopping, Top Cashback, and Coupon Birds are my favorites. So the next discounting method that's super important is going to be evergreen coupon codes that just pop up on a website, which can be a little bit tricky to find sometimes, but sometimes they'll literally just pop up on the screen. We can see these Puma slides right here are going for $13 on the Puma website. Little pro tip, the Puma website crashes all the time on Chrome for some people, so typically you actually got to look at it on Safari, right? If you're going to source there, it's not a specific mistake you're making. And we can see down here in the bottom left, guys, there's actually a 20% email coupon right here. So typically, pop-up coupons come in the form of email, account, or text sign-up coupons. And you can actually get unlimited of those using what's called a catch-all email. That's catch ALL. You can get that set up via Namecheap. There's good YouTube tutorials for that, just that other people have made. And Text Now and Google Voice for text sign-up codes, which is a little bit more complicated here. But we can see in this case, these are going for $13 on sale on the Puma website, so they're actually on sale, and there's a coupon we can use. And they'll actually run better sales from time to time too. So we can see these go from $12.99 here, right? They're currently buy boxing at $28. We can take off that 20% here, right? Just doing math within SellerAmp, and now this becomes a nice profitable SKU. So you want to make sure you're taking a look at that. There's actually lots of coupons you can just find on Google as well. So if you go ahead and take a look and just Google like Shop WSS coupons or Champ Sports coupons, you're actually going to find some additional deals. And it's really important to note that pretty much every website has some sort of discounting method or multiple, like I'm going to show you in a sec, and that's going to be how you're going to find profitable products on those websites. They're not just going to be chilling at retail. If you guys want my direct help scaling up your Amazon biz, I have something for you. Now's the perfect time to apply for my coaching program with back to school here and Q4 right around the corner. If you want personalized one-on-one access to me to get all my coupons, tips, tricks, and strategies, a ton of product research sauce I don't share publicly on the internet, you want to get around other sellers crushing the game, you want to source one-on-one with me live on Zoom, I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can go ahead and apply for my coaching program and take a look at some of the student wins we've had for the coaching students I've had over the past couple years. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested, and back to the video. All right, so this next one is super important here, guys. Some websites actually let you use multiple coupons. We can see over on Rack Room Shoes, 10% cash back. Super gangster right there. We can see these Adidas sneakers are on sale for $59.99 here. So if we go ahead and plug this in on SellerAmp, we can see we would lose $5 a piece. That doesn't fit anyone's product research criteria. However, I've actually made a lot of money combining different coupon codes and deals on Rack Room. We can see here, if we take a look for promotions, eligible items, we can get buy one, get one 50% off, right? Then we can actually go ahead and combine with the $30 off 150 or 15 off 99 we just saw right here. So what does that mean? It's a little bit tricky, so it might take you a sec to kind of see what I'm saying here. But when it's a dollar amount coupon, not a percentage coupon, we want to do smaller carts to optimize that the best we can. So we can see right at $59.99, that's not good. But what I want to do is get that cart total just barely above 150 after the BOGO so I can use that additional coupon as well. So if we go ahead and plug in 4 right here, right, we can now see the value right here, and then we want to take off that buy one, get one 50% off. That's automatic. To do that, we're going to multiply by 0.75 right here, right? And then we can actually take off that $30 code as well, that second coupon right there, which actually doesn't require any sort of sign up. Little pro tip there, and plug that in. And then we want to go ahead and divide this by 4 right here. And now we can see this becomes a nice profitable SKU, but you had to actually know that those discounts can combine and put that into practice. Rack Room also has absolutely fire cash back right now, 10% cash back, and they have a banger rewards program as well. I think gives about another 7%. So we're not necessarily going to count those into the margin, but they definitely don't hurt. And then all we need to do is take a look at the Cupid chart and make sure that this listing actually sells here, which we can see over the past 2+ weeks. This has been nicely hanging out up here, super expensive. So we have a ton of wiggle room to undercut if we want to, and a super high ROI. And we can see the offer count's gone up and down, so we know that this listing actually sells. So don't sleep on coupon codes and discount codes and stacking them together. It's really important to note that sometimes you can literally combine multiple of these discounting methods and it makes a huge difference. So this next example here, guys, we can see these Nike shorts. So we can see they're going for $37 plus $10 shipping. So essentially $47 right here. And then we can see over on Dick's Sporting Goods, one of my favorite suppliers right here, we can see they're going for 24 bucks. Now, if you're using the coupons and actually looking for coupons, you would have seen that if we scroll down here on Dick's Sporting Goods, right, when you're doing this on your own, there's actually a 10% coupon we can use in this. That's just an email sign-up. However, unfortunately, clearance deals like this, when I've tried it, have been excluded from this coupon here. So if we go ahead and plug in 24 right here, we can see that's not quite there, guys. That doesn't really hit my criteria of 30% ROI there. However, if we take a look at Card Bear or Top Cashback for discounted gift cards, we can see on Dick's Sporting Goods, we can get like another 5, 9, 10%, for example. So say we get 6% with this discounted gift card here, which we're going to find by just multiplying by 0.94. Now, this becomes $8 profit and a 35% ROI. It's really important to always check and factor in discounted gift cards if they exist. And just a side note, right? SellerAmp takes into account your sales tax. So you do not need to manually enter in your sales tags if you've done it in your settings on SellerAmp. So a lot of people make the mistake of factoring in their sales tax twice. They'll put it in their settings and they'll manually add it to this number. Do not do that. Only do it in your settings, and then you don't have to worry about it for these products. And in many cases, you can actually offset your sales tax using a discounted gift card as well, which is really helpful. This next one isn't really a discount method, but it's just something a lot of people don't do. And that's understanding that if listings are really, really light, but above 20 bucks, they actually tend to merchant fulfill cheaper. Another thing a lot of people don't do, it's not really a discounting method, but it's more so just a way of like selling on Amazon, is understanding that items that are above 20 bucks, but really, really light, FBM a lot easier. So rather than shipping products off in bulk to Amazon, merchant fulfilling, otherwise known as FBM, is when you ship it directly to the customer. The problem is that when a lot of people want to run the FBM numbers, they just plug in on SellerAmp and subtract shipping from here. Instead, when you do FBM, you don't pay FBA fees, so you need to scroll down here and toggle over to FBM on SellerAmp and plug in the estimated FBM shipping cost. And then we can see if we pick up this item for 24, right, FBA, we're only making a 20% ROI, which is a pass, but FBM here, we add in the estimated FBM shipping cost right for the FBM cost. Now it becomes a 43% ROI. So if you need a really good guide on just getting going with merchant fulfilled, guys, go to howtofbm.com. It's a nice little FBM guide I got for you guys. It's Google Doc, completely free, and you'll see a good breakdown of really all things you need to know for FBM, and especially estimated FBM shipping costs right there. And then another hack as well, guys, is actually going to be using tax exempt when different websites offer it, or most of the time with retail arbitrage, or all the time for wholesale purchases. So what you need to do that, guys, is what's called a reseller certificate or a sales tax permit, depending on your state. So it's important to note, Walmart, for example, takes tax exempt here. So I live in Florida, so for most purchase, I'm paying like 6-7% for that. But if I'm buying at Walmart, who takes tax exempt, I just Googled, does Walmart take tax exempt for online or retail purchase? I figured out they did if I submit the documentation. So in this case, instead of paying the normal 6-7% for Florida or 8% about for Texas, for example, I can actually take that off and pay less than my competition. I just have to know that Walmart takes it. And if you do wholesale purchase with wholesale suppliers for the Amazon wholesale business model, you're actually going to be required to have a sales tax permit. It's not applicable on many online arbitrage websites, unfortunately, guys. However, Walmart it is. I believe Home Depot takes it. You can typically find if the website offers it just by Googling, does XYZ website take tax exempt? So it's really helpful to have a reseller certificate or sales tax permit or whatever they call it for your state. There's good CPA YouTubers that make tutorials on getting those, guys. And you can go ahead and use that in most cases for retail arbitrage, in some cases for online arbitrage, and it's actually typically going to be required for wholesale purchases as well. So I want to give you guys a good holistic, just kind of full walkthrough on what discounting methods there are and how to actually use them, right? So coupons via the free extensions, right? Capital One Shopping, Be Frugal, etc. Like we talked about with Thrive Cosmetics, right? Evergreen email account and text sign-up codes like we saw with Puma specifically or Dick's Sporting Goods specifically, right? Digging around for coupons on Google. Shop WSS is a great example of that. You can also just find a lot just asking customer service as well. I've just learned a ton of alpha and deals networking with other Amazon sellers. Discounted gift cards on Card Bear and Top Cashback are super helpful as well. Rewards programs like Kohl's Cash, Dick's Sporting Goods Rewards, or Rack Rewards. I'm not necessarily going to count that into my margin for the most part, but it doesn't hurt, right? Tax exempt permit with RA and wholesale. Getting on listings quick FBM, especially listings that are above 20 bucks but below 1 pound, right? Holiday sales like we saw in Belk, or just clearance deals in general, right? Puma tends to have really good holiday sales, so does Adidas.com, for example, as well, and UnderArmour.com. Stacking these opportunities together, like we saw with Rack Room Shoes, or we saw in Dick's Sporting Goods, how that item was on sale and we could use a discounted gift card for it, and we probably earn rewards for it. As well as keeping your leads organized in SellerAmp Google Sheets for like almost good, out of stock products, back to school products is really, really helpful. Just using that one-click export button to keep your leads and your data organized so you know when different products are going to pop off, different stuff to check back when it becomes good as well. And then also just smart repricing above the buy box when you can. If you're sending in shipments to Amazon using Boxem, especially with 2D barcodes, stuff's going to just move a lot quicker right there. And with FBA, not only does stuff sell quicker, it also sells more expensive and at higher price as well. And using a tax-free prep center down the line as well. A little bit more advanced stuff though there, but you can avoid sales tax, scale your business a little bit quicker, and everything like that too. Hope this video was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe for more. You can check out my full free course right here. If you're interested in getting more direct help, now's a great time to apply for my coaching program. See you guys in the next one.